Hello, everyone. It's Savva from Savva Talk Spurs. If you don't know who I am already, hello. I've seen a few of you chatting in the background. Apologies. I was meant to be on a meeting that finished at 5:30. It went over, but here we are. Hope you are all well. Welcome to everyone. Yeah, there are lots of familiar faces I see. I'm yet to see any of my stalkers or trolls. I'm sure they will be along, and I love seeing them. If you are a mod in the background, please make sure that you do that role properly, and please get rid of anyone who's being abusive. Don't get rid of anyone who's got silly opinions. Silly opinions are fine. The world is full of them. But please make sure that no one's being ridiculous and saying awful things or abusing anyone else in the chat. So where are we? We are at Monday. We are Monday, the 6th of June. The transfer window hasn't officially opened, but it's gone bananas already. And Tottenham Hotspur, the club we all like, are we? We are linked with everybody and anybody we are linked with. So who are we linked with? Oh, we're linked with Bastoni and Bramer and Tarkowski and Kessie and Jed Spence and Jesus, Ward-Prowse, Maddison, Kostic. We are linked with everybody. So, listen, what I would say, first and foremost, please press the like and subscribe button. That would be really helpful to me. As I said, we gave away a shirt yesterday. That was won by, who was that won by? That was won by, let me just check. Yes, of course, it was Jim Bird Coys. I couldn't remember the order. The Jim Bird Coys. He got the shirt that's being ordered tonight and will be sent to his address, and I'm sure he will come on and let you all know that it was legit and it wasn't from DH Gate, and it was actually from Tottenham Hotspur. And me giving Levy money, I just do not like doing it. Just so you all know, I will be giving away, I'm sure you've heard, when I get to 1,000 subscribers. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, currently on 672, so a little bit of a way to go. When I get to that magical 1,000 number, I will give away a pair of Spurs tickets for every league home game. League, not every game. Harder to get them for the Champions League, but I do have some connections at the club. Oh, if only they were Conte, Paratici, and Levy, and I could give you the ITKs that all of those tier one sources give you. So without further ado, let's just quickly see who is in the chat. I'm seeing some old fan favorites here. So we have got Daryl Denton is in the chat. Coach Silver, big up yourself. And apologies, I did see you message me and I missed a message. I'll message you back on it later. Apologies. Daryl Denton's in the chat. Hello, Daryl, one of my mods. Lockman Yunus has said, big up everyone and big up to yourself as well. We have also got Dave Clark. Where is Savva? Here he is. This guy with this face, this guy. Ken 11. Never know what to make of you, Ken 11. Sometimes you're nice, sometimes you're not, but welcome anyway, Ken 11. Yes, Savva is late. I was only 3 minutes late and I'm never normally late. We have got Ilias in the chat. Hello to you, Ilias. We have got Full Ball. We have got Junior Richards. We have got Phil President and Killer and Mark Scrumpy Cousins. Good day to you, sir. Andrew Bailey is here over from Henry's channel. And King Monkey. King Monkey. I was talking about you earlier. If it's who I think it is. Before I say it, can I confirm, are you who I think you are, King Monkey? Did we have a conversation the other day on Instagram? Jason is here. The Perchy. Hello, Perchy, from out there in Spain. How are you? David Clark is here. We've been linked with him as well, David. You know we have. Right, lots going on in the chat already. Let's get stuck into a topic, shall we? Let's have a look at this wonderful topic. That is Frank Kessie. Now, Frank Kessie, from what reports are saying, good old reports, from what reports are saying, Frank Kessie the deal was fallen through with Barcelona. Now, let's have a look at some reasons why. We don't know, right? Some of the reports are going with the line that Barcelona are indeed stuck for cash, which we know they've been in some financial difficulties, hence why they couldn't get some deals over the line. They wouldn't have, I mean, they would have loved to have got deals like Haaland, but they just can't afford it. Or was there more to it? Was there an injury? Is there something we don't know? Who knows? Who knows? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me, guys and girls in the chat. Talk to me about Kessie. Have you seen him play? With Barcelona not getting him yet, is there an opportunity for someone else to nip in? Is there an opportunity for Tottenham Hotspur to nip in and get him? I say nip in like it's just pop into the shops, but you know, we'd probably take about 3 weeks to get the deal done. But is it a player you'd like to see? If yes, please tell me why. And also throughout my shows, anyone who's not been here before, for any of you that have, you will know that I will answer any questions that are put to me, as long as they are not silly questions or about my personal life. I don't want that talked about, as always. Suge Knight, why would you be blocked? I don't know why. I've never blocked you before. You've never done anything to me. I'm still waiting. 7 minutes in, I haven't yet seen my stalker who was talking about some sort of shower pictures or something. I don't know. We'll wait for it. When he comes, please all join me in making him look really, really silly. So, Frank Kessie, for me, very good central midfielder, powerful, got a good engine, box to box. Would suit a Conte style team. Now, just before we go further with Kessie, what I have found myself saying lately, which I haven't done for years, is the sentence of a Conte style team. Now, forget the word Conte in that sentence, but it's more about, for years, I've not known what we do. I've not known what type of player we're going for. We've gone from the Højbjergs to the Ndombélés to the Lo Celsos to the Sissokos to the Ngis, the Nkudus, the Llorentes, the Bergwijns, the more. I don't really feel like I know what we're going for. However, now I kind of feel like under Antonio Conte that I do, which is a good thing for the club as long as he stays at Tottenham Hotspur for a long time. We will talk about that a little bit later. Will Conte stay longer than 2 years? We'll answer that later, so please don't go into that now. Okay, so Frank Kessie, yes, for me. Is there anyone who would say no to Kessie? Is there anyone that has any gripes with the way he plays? Is he not suited to us? Is he not suited to the Premier League? What sort of wages would he like? Do you care about that? Or are you like me and I just don't care what anyone else in the world is paid? By the way, that's not just footballers. I don't care what any of you get paid. You all get paid what you get paid. I get paid what I get paid. We don't need to know each other's salaries. So talk to me about Frank Kessie. Now, one of the things we were just talking about on Henry's show before he rudely went for a curry on his birthday, we were talking about the need for a squad. We were talking about too many times we look at players and go, oh, but who does he replace? Now, what are your thoughts on that? Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Because for years, especially at Tottenham, we seem to have that ingrained in our brain, right? That who will come and join us? They're not guaranteed a game week in, week out. Look at the top clubs. There's a selection of players that are guaranteed week in, week out. The rest rotate. That's how they keep fit. That's how they keep sharp. That's how they keep everybody happy at a football club. And more importantly, that's how they go deep into many, many trophies. Yes, guys. 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Here he is. Rob Hilly. Are you still sending shower pictures, Savva? We all haven't forgotten that you harass girls. Can I ask a question? Does anyone in my chat really give a shit about this? Or are we here to talk about football? If anyone cares, Brilliant. But does anyone really give a shit about this sad, lonely virgin that has to come into every one of my shows? Goodbye, Rob Hilly. Goodbye. Yes, absolutely. Johnny B. Good has said Kessie is a no-brainer. Yes, we need rotation, says Kevin Wood. Absolutely. Welcome to you, Kevin Wood. Ilias, I will make you a mod. I can't do it while I'm in the show, but I will do. Coach Silver, yes. Yeah, apparently the deal's collapsed or on the verge of collapse. I'm sure we'll get more out of that as the evening comes on. Kessie is a world beater, would be massive in our systems as junior. We were told better players would come if we've got Champions League. Right back is a massive area of need, and Spence is the best we can get. We're going to talk about Spence in a bit. Absolutely. When you look at Walker, TAA, James, but we're going to talk about that in a bit, I promise you. Let's have a look. Would Kessie or Højbjerg be happy being a squad player? But Eddie, I think let's talk about that now. When I look at that, would they be happy being a squad player? All players are squad players, aren't they? All players are squad players now. You look, Foden played 27 Premier League games last year. And how good is Foden, right? Any other club, Foden plays 38 games. So I don't really buy into that. Would any of them be happy being a squad player? Because in this day and age, no one's guaranteed 38 games a season, plus Champions League, plus League Cup. So it's completely, sorry, somebody's just asking if they can jump on my show. Not a chance that person's coming on. Sorry, apologies about this. Somebody has got my phone number and I don't want them to have it. Apologies. Sorry, that's really unprofessional of me. I don't understand this. When we talk about would so-and-so be happy being a sub or a squad player, how do we think the top clubs across Europe manage it? And yet I thought we wanted to be a top club. So why are we the only club in the world apparently who are not allowed to have more than 11 players? Again, Jason, spot on, my man. We need to embrace a big club mentality in regards to a squad. We've got to. Jacko has said, hello, Savva, great and wonderful channel. Big fan of you. Thank you. Frank Kessie is a solid midfielder. Thoughts on us? Chelsea signing Koundé, Dembele, Koulibaly, potentially Gvardiol, also maybe Rice. Listen, I think Chelsea are going to go big. And what worries me more than anything is I think that everyone's talking about going into title race. I think they're going to be right up there again next season. So let's see. Kessie is a no-brainer. Gogama, yes, hello to you. You are on every stream for me, for Henry, for Stel, for Will. Big up to yourself. Kessie is a no-brainer. To get a player of his quality would cost us 40 to 50 million we can spend elsewhere. I agree. This was my point with Eriksen as well. If you can get Kessie, Perisic and Eriksen and you've not paid out a penny other than sign-on bonuses, isn't that wonderful business? Wonderful business. Who else has commented? Let's go through the comments, shall we? Let's go through the comments. Yeah, without a doubt. Impossible to know what that meant, but I'm going to take it that I was right. On Kane Savva, I can see him staying here for 2 to 3 years, and he'll retire in the States. I can see that. I think he wants to get to the States, and I think he wants to be an NFL player. So I can agree with that. I think the window of opportunity is gone. Nicola Barella. Now, yes, Nicola Barella. Now we're talking about that next level of player, aren't we? None of our midfielders hold a candle to Nicola Barella. Quality player. My question to you is, Matthew, how much is he going to cost? Can we all see Daniel Levy dipping his hand in his pocket for a player like this? I just can't see it. I know everyone thinks we're going to go mad with the spending, but I don't. Eddie Ryan. Don't big wages matter when you have a big squad? What do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean by that? Lockman Yunus has said, hi, Gogomama. Freddie has said, if the deal with Barca is on the verge of collapse, then we should be all over Kessie. Quality on a free. Freddie SP, bang on, mate. This is the type of player that we need to be getting. Again, good, solid squad player. Good player. And then we'll start to, and then what you'll see is the people that rate the skips, the winks, the Ndombeles, the Celsos will see what a real solid footballer looks like. Ron Cooley said, we need a squad of 18 players, not a first 11. Absolutely. This has been our problem for years. And I've said it time and time again, Ron. During Poch's era, I was told constantly by fans, oh, we can't buy him. He won't come and sit on a bench. Can't buy him. Who's going to sit behind Kane, behind Ali, Vertonghen, Alderweireld? Look what happened. Didn't buy a big squad. They burnt out. Players started leaving. We didn't win anything. That's not the best way to do it. You've got to build a squad. Don't know what that was in regards to. Apologies. Luan Luoti said, Man United fan here, Savva. Big fan of yours. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. All fans are welcome on my channel, not just Tottenham fans. It keeps things fresh and I like new perspectives. Gogamama back again. Coach Silver said, we need a squad where we can rotate players and team function the same. Absolutely. What we can't be next season is a team where a wing back drops out and all of a sudden we lose our right side or left side. We've got to have rotation ability. Absolutely. Johnny B. Good has said, what do you think of Nico Gonzalez from Barca being linked? He's close to the same kind of level player of Pedri and Gavi. Yeah, I like Nico. I watch Barcelona every week when I can. They've got some wonderful young players. If you look at Nico, Pedri, Gavi, Fati, they've got some really, really good young players. Sort of player I'd love at Spurs. A cultured passer of the ball, good player. Absolutely. Lookman Yunus has said, with a 5-sub rule in play, everyone will be a squad player. I agree. This is the thing. We can't play every Saturday, Wednesday, and think that we're just going to do it with 11 players. Going to have to rotate. Imagine if we somehow managed to snap up Eriksen and Kessie for free. Mate, that for me, I'll turn around and say to Paratici, well done, mate. That's top business. That's top business. I've said it all along. So many fans say to me, oh, you're ENIC out. You just want oil money. No, I want sensible. I want signings that when you buy them, you go, yeah, I know what you bring to the team. Not, oh, well, let's see if you come good in 2025, 2026. Sorry. Coach Silva has said, not your fault, Savva. I don't know what was my fault. JJ, mate, didn't we used to go in college together, Savva? Spoken like a right troll there, haven't I? You're like the 5th person that's done this to me, talking about going to college together. What college did you go to? And I'll tell you if I went to the same one. Big up, Savva. How are you? Yes, Josh, big up to yourself. All the bigging up. I love it. We got to have a strong bench. Look, if anything showed us, Scott, this year, right, Conte was looking to the bench when we weren't winning games, and the only sub you could bring on was Bergwijn or Lucas. There was nothing there. That's got to change, isn't it, next year? We've got to get a strong bench. Players that can come off the bench and make a difference. I think Nico Bello from Inter would be a good option for Spurs. Oh, mate, class player. I can only imagine that if we went in for him, so would multiple other clubs. Suge Knight, is it Stell? Is what Stell? These troll comments make my day at times, Savva, because of how thick they are. I mean, it depends. If we're talking about trolls or if we're talking about stalkers, my stalker I find funny now. I used to hate it. Now I just feel sorry for him. Everyone's heard this silly rumor about me sending pictures in the shower when it wasn't even me. It's so boring. It was about 5 years ago. It is just tedious. The funny thing is my fiance has seen the pictures as well and seen all these comments and just laughs because it's ridiculous. Anyway, we'd definitely take Kessie, says SOF. Don't care about wages. We were told free agents were Paratici's speciality. Bang on. I do not care about salaries. When people go, oh, I wouldn't pay him 200. I don't care. They're mega rich. They're millionaires. I don't care how much they've got. Goga Mama, Savva Talk Spurs. Yes. Can I please ask who has liked and subscribed? If you haven't liked and subscribed, please could you? The quicker I get to 1,000, the quicker I will start giving away 2 tickets to every home league game. As of this moment, I am only on 675, but I think in 6 weeks, that's not bad. Over 110 a week. I think I'm doing all right. Conte Ball said, I don't care. I don't know about Eriksen's heart and fitness. It's not for you to worry about. He's cleared to play by doctors. He's playing. I don't think we need to worry about that. If him and his doctors think it's good, why are we worried? JJR Maker said, I'm not taking Kessie over Paredes, Neves, and Basuma. I think the difference is Kessie's on a free, isn't he? Am I not wrong? Kessie's on a free. Basuma, I would absolutely take. Neves, I think, will be 50, 60 million. And Paredes, God knows how much. But I'd take all of them. Get all 4 of them in. Why not? Into Miami for Kane. Yeah, maybe in a few years. Tyler Mills has said, good transfer window is more about smart business and not just throwing money at the wall like Arsenal. I agree. Smart. When a player comes in looking and not going, oh, there's Emerson Royal, God, he's crap, but looking and going, oh, that's Frank Kessie. That's a good player. Josh Smith, hope you're good, Savva. Do you think we'll bring in Eriksen, Bastoni and Spence within a couple of weeks? Also, thoughts on Jesus. We're going to talk about Jesus in a bit and Jed Spence. So sorry to ruin that. Eriksen, for me, is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Creative player, knows the Premier League, one of the highest assisters of all time in the Premier League, and is on a free. I don't see the downside that fans seem to find. And all of this, oh, he down tools. Long time ago, he's in a different place in his life. We're in a different place. Different manager that knows him. Conte Ball has said, I think that's out of focus now after the way he's been managing to complete a lot of 90 minutes since joining Brentford. I agree. At the end of the day, look, if anyone was worried about, I'm not saying worried, that's the wrong word, but if anyone was drastically concerned about his condition, then he wouldn't have been given the all clear to continue playing football. So I'm not worried about that. He himself has said he's got the stent in, he's happy. Bring Chris back. Yes, I'm starting a campaign. Matthew, yeah, Barella would be 60 to 80. I believe so as well. I can't see them paying it. But if they did, hats off. Hats off to them if they do. Dave Clark says, Savva, can you do a section of the video in the medium of dance? No, you don't want to see me dance. David Clark, there's more chance of hell freezing over than Barella leaving Inter. Yeah, I mean, he's a quality player, isn't he? Everyone's echoing that. He's a quality footballer. We'll see. Is the Conte pull enough? Will Levy pay what he wants? I don't know. Phil President said, Enoch charge fans like a top club. It's about time they act like it in regards to the football team. So yes, I completely agree with you. I completely agree. Guys, we have got 49 likes. Someone just unliked. That's not. Oh, they've liked again, so never mind. Can I please get some subscribers? I'm not leaving this show until we get 700, and I'm 25 off 700. Can everyone just please go right now, click on the subscribe button, and we'll have done with that chat. Savva, Chelsea will fall away. Look at how many home games they've drawn. Lost 4-1 to Brentford, losing Rudiger, Alonso, Aspi. But Nelson, I think they're going to go and buy big. So I think before we start predicting, this is why. When people predict where teams are going to finish and it's the 6th of June, it's crazy. We don't know who's going to buy who. If Chelsea go out there and buy Koundé, Tchouameni, Hakimi, we don't know. Look, just let's wait and see. Oh, yes. Yeah, you do. You do have to pay big wages to keep a big squad. That's why we built the stadium, right? Fitness regime is so... Yeah, but you do realise that because of the stent in his heart, he can function. So he's, they're not silly. They wouldn't have allowed him to play. Savva, thoughts on the Carrasco and Basuma links? Basuma, I want all day long. Carrasco's a very good player. I keep seeing this name, but he is on our list to talk about a little bit later. Just trying to get through all the comments at the moment. We can do much better than the likes of Spence, James Ward-Prowse and St. Maximum. That will be seen. Can we? Will we? I don't know. We'll see. Luana said, you need someone like Barella or Kessie knowing your current midfield options. I agree. I don't really rate our current midfield options. I like Bentancur and Højbjerg. I think they're good. I don't think they're special. I think they're good. And then after that, I don't really see anything in Skip, Winks, Lo Celso, or Ndombele. So for me, yeah, definitely reinforcements needed. Tyler Mills has said, it keeps the first team players on their toes if they know that other people will take their place if they're not performing. Yes. Hence why top clubs have top squads, because people don't get complacent. Nelson says, Savva, if Royal says Davis Dyer are bad players, how do we get the mighty top 4 and behind Chelsea by 3 points. Because I didn't say Dyer is a bad player. I didn't say Davis is a bad player. I do think Sessegnon and Royal are bad players. I've said it for years. We will always be there or thereabouts because of Kane and Son's goals. It's not rocket science. Between them, they'll get 50, 60 goals a season. They will always have us up there. But we're now talking about moving to another level, aren't we? And if you want to get better, you've got to get rid of better players. Big up the Pugs and the Frenchies. Yeah, the Pug and the Frenchie are just both having a nap, one in the bed, one on the sofa. They're just living their own lives. They're living their best lives, dreaming of good signings, I can assure you. But my Pug is black and white like the Newcastle colours, so I don't know who he supports. Savva, we didn't go to college together. No, Dave, we didn't. I don't think I went to college with everyone in here. Hello, Mark. Mark's trying to be cousins. Complete sense, Savva. We need players for now. Yes, now. Let's stop looking to players for the future. Get the players for now, build a winning team, and then bring in more young players to supplement. King Monkey, and I can answer your question, Savva, is your favourite Welshman? Absolutely. So King Monkey, I told the story earlier about our mutual friend, not saying any names, who has confirmed that Gareth Bale is going to Cardiff, and no one believed me. No one believed me. They said that he's going to sign for Spurs, but I think he's going to, we'll see. Elias, what kind of weird troll is that, Savva? Which troll we're talking about? I've got so many. I've got haters everywhere, mate. I've got haters. Spurs need a stand-up midfielder. All of the top teams that have to go buy 2, Bentancur and Højbjerg, solid players. I agree. Look at Liverpool. Yeah? Fabinho, Thiago, yeah? Keita. Look at Man City, Rodri, Gundogan, Bruyne, Silva, right? Fernandinho until he just left. Look at Chelsea, Kovacic, Kante, Jorginho. You've got to have top players in midfield to compete. You really do. Really not happy about Spence. For me, he has Delhi vibes. Rooty Toot, we're going to talk about Spence next. Don't you worry, my son. Ilias, of course I've liked the best channel in the world. Oh, flattery will get you everywhere. How many subs are we on? I bet you haven't got any more. 677. Can you get me 23 more subs before the close of business? Close of business. Thanks, Captain Cockrell. The man with the best picture ever as his header. Best picture ever. Constable, Dan KP said Spurs are worried about his heart too. I couldn't care less. What does Dan KP know? This is the wrong show to watch, Constable, if you think that I care about any tier 1 reporters that peddle out the same crap over and over and over and over again. Coach Silva, seen lots of reports recently. Levy has accepted a loss on GLC, Ndombele and possibly Gill. Listen, he had to, right? He had to. Bad signings, you have to take bad money. That's unfortunately what you need to do. So, unfortunately, that's Daniel Levy's making. These right wing back links are not looking good. Would be disappointed if we only signed Spence and not another proper experienced right wing back. Full ball. We're going to Jed Spence in a minute, my friends. I just like to go through as many comments as possible. Although the more people that are joining, I do realise it's getting harder to do and harder to keep up. Imagine Basuma and Kessie and Eriksen midfield. Mate, can you imagine a free of Basuma and Kessie? The work rate would be phenomenal. And then Eriksen behind strikers pinging through ball. I definitely didn't go to college in Newcastle. I'm from SAF. And SARF. We need Jesus. We're going to talk about Jesus as well. Kessie's going to Barcelona, I think. Isn't he going? Well, Clement, I think this has all come out because today apparently it's collapsing or collapsed. So what's this space? Who knows? Barcelona have a way, don't they? They'll find a way of getting him through. But if not, I'd love it to be us. We actually don't know who our targets are. At the moment, lots of rumours. Let's see what happens. Coach Silver, I couldn't agree more. Too many people think they know what's going on and they don't. Jay Ashraf, trouble is, Savva, can Eriksen manage Conte's training intensity and expectation on the pitch of his condition? Yes. I don't know if any of you have looked into it, but as somebody who's lost 2 parents from heart problems, I can assure you that studying this subject, when you get a stent put in your heart, depending what's wrong with your heart, you can go and live a normal life. It's absolutely fine. Have a look into it. I think reports are way off. He's a pro footballer. He's been given the all clear. Do you think Conte wants Eriksen back at Spurs? I hope so, but I don't know. I don't know Conte. I hope he does. I really hope so. Eriksen gives us so many options. Oh God, there's so many comments. I'm trying. So, what do you think of Zinchenko? Yes. Left back, left wing back. Good player. Pep trusts him. Why not? Why not? Good player. Ilias, well said. Get Savva to 1,000. There's 93 people in this chat at the moment. Can you confirm that you have all subscribed? And if you haven't, you've got to. Come on, do me a solid. Diego Llorente at Atletico Madrid. I take him all day. Pio Block, big up to you as well. I am doing just fine. Life is good. We just hit 100 followers, 100 viewers in the channel. 100 viewers. Welcome to every single one of you. And please get ready to welcome back my stalker in a minute. I'm sure he will be along shortly. You need to back Conte. Back Conte and the results will follow. Yes, and yes. Thoughts on Isco as a depth player? Isco, one of the best players I've ever seen when he was about 20 or 19. I think it was the Euro under-21s or the under-21 World Cup. Him and Thiago Alcantara stood out like sore thumbs, ran the show. Spain won it. And I've always liked Isco since then. I think the question is now, he hasn't played properly for a few years. Is he fit? Is he injury? I don't know. But technically and ability-wise, I mean, what a footballer. We definitely would benefit hugely from improving the midfield. For sure. If we sign Eriksen, it means doctors are happy, so heart not an issue. Thank you. Basics. Fans should not be worrying about that. That's down to him and his medical team. Facts. Savva speaking facts. That's all I ever do, my friend. Facts. People hate facts. They hate the truth. If I was Levy, I would take Marco Llorente from Atletico Madrid. Me too. David Clark. Everyone has wet themselves over Spence. His stats, considering it was the championship, assists is in question. Dave, we're going to talk about him in a minute. I can't agree more. You take Van Dijk out of Liverpool, they aren't the same team. Okay, I'm not sure why we're talking about that, but of course, when you take world-class players out, they're not. But I would guess now that they've got Konate and then he's had a year, you put Konate and Matip, who are experienced defenders together, they're going to be all right. I think you're talking about when Van Dijk came out and they had to put in people like, who was the young bloke they bought from Preston or something, you know. It would be the ultimate test of Enoch and Levy ambition if they were to back Conte with a Savic or Barella. I want Milenkovic-Savic more than I can tell you. He is class. Simon Cohen, get Kessie in. Yes. I believe it's the 10th, Eddie. Someone will correct me. The beauty of doing a show, right, is if you say something wrong, pronounce something wrong, somebody's going to tell you in your chat. Can anyone confirm? Is it the 10th or not? Savva, what's Stell's address? Why would I give out Stell's address? Cardiff promotion next season, not a chance. They are nowhere near good enough. Think everyone watching Levy this window to see he ain't a flip-flam man. I don't trust Levy. We'll see. I just don't trust him. Hit the likes. We need to get to 100. Amen to that, brother. It's not about replacing players. It's about having a big squad. Yes. Our fans don't ever seem to understand that. Nelson Roberts has said, Savva, Arsenal will finish 8th because Pep, Klopp, Tuchel, Conte, Ten Hag will improve their teams. Arsenal have more games. They will never get 4th till I have kids. I mean, Nelson, I don't know how close you are to having kids, but I take it not that close from your comment there. Look, again, it's one of those. Let's revisit this. Let's revisit this at the end of the window when we know who's bought who. It's far too early at the moment. The only solid prediction I will make, this is my solid prediction, is that Man City will win the Premier League next year. I don't even think it matters who they are going to buy because they've already got a quality squad. And anything else I will predict at the end of the window. I think it's the 10th. Thank you very much. Big up the tier 1 twats. Thank you. Don't worry about Lo Celso and Ndombele. Lo Celso is close to Villarreal and Ndombele in talks with an unnamed Spanish club. Roden, Royal, Reguilon, Winks and maybe Doherty will leave. Happy for all of them to leave. Absolutely happy for all of them to leave. Apart from, I don't mind Doherty as a backup right wing back, depending on who the first wing back is. Savva, F the trolls. They can't move on. Saddens. Anyway, is Cucurella Cucurella, your choice of left wing back. Yeah, I like Cucurella. I definitely take him. Is Perisic going to play there? Are we going to get another wing back? I don't know. Yeah, the trolls. Listen, I just poke fun at them now. It used to bother me, but then I realised, I was away from. I had a podcast with 10,000 subscribers. I was actually making money. I was actually making some decent money every month, and I stopped it. And I regret it, and not because of the money. I don't regret it for that. I've got money, but the regret is that I let idiots like this guy that keeps coming on and talking about shower pictures, kind of dictate how I live my life. And I thought, no, I love talking Spurs. I'm going to continue to do it. There's so many. I'm not going to be able to read them all out. I'm so sorry, guys. There are so many comments. Wow, I'm feeling the love today. Where are we? Oi, Dave Clark. Barca will find a way to get the Kessie deal done. They normally do. Are you my dad? Brilliant. This is brilliant. Hasn't he got a defibrillator in there too? Yeah, I think they're all good. Guys, even if you hate Savva, which means you're fucking stupid, still smash the like button and subscribe. That way he'll be around for you to troll, you sad little men. For the rest, smash away. Thank you. Much appreciated. Guys, we are still only at 677 subscribers. Are you telling me 23 more of you can't do it? Apologies if it wasn't a stent. Whatever it was, it's cool. It means he's good, right? Do I get a list that says when people have subscribed? Do I reckon I was within the first 10? I can if I go deep into my analytics on YouTube. I can. Isco wasted his prime sitting on Madrid's bench. Yeah, unfortunately, it was a shame to see. Bonucci on a free. Even if he's 50 million, is a no-brainer. What a centre-back. What a centre-back. Just proper defenders. None of this Sanchez and Rodon and Tanganga. Proper defenders. Great to see you back, pal. You will have to get on Twitter again. Also, Wilson and Henry show last night. We need to stop fighting and try to get along. Listen, Paddy, 2 things. 1, never going on Twitter again. Hate it. Keep seeing rumours, Paddy, that I've got a Twitter account and I'm floating around on there. I can assure you, YouTube has taken up enough of my time. I'm not on Twitter. I have no wish to go back on there. Look, as I said last night, take it from me, someone who's been involved in all these silly spats, got in ridiculous rows. We're talking about killing each other, going, I'll kill you. Pointless. What is it? I had to snap out of it and grow up. Don't follow my line of, don't follow what I did, anyone. But yeah, it saddens me to see that, Stell and Henry are in feuds with like Matt Hayes and Shan, and although I don't know those people, but it's just not needed, right? There's enough room for everyone. What's happened to me? I've got old, haven't I? Conte does want Eriksen and said so in a presser. They also live in the same hotel. Bang, get it done. Konate and Matip are mid. I mean, I don't speak that language. Conte and Matip are mid-level. I mean, Matip and Konate are very good centre-backs. Again, belittling every other good player because you support Spurs. It's not big or clever, and we know who you are. Ajax needs to hurry up with their bid on Stevie B. No idea why they're beating around the bush. Yeah, I'm looking forward to him leaving as well. Let's have a look. It's the 10th. Thank you very much. Sergei would be really expensive since Lazio is not looking to sell this window. Hang on. I just saw a comment, I think, from Nico. Nico, I'm only going for about another half hour today. So message me on YouTube afterwards. I'll get you on a show next week if that's all right. Just because I want to get through all these subjects. But message me on YouTube. I'll get you on next week. Yes, I can confirm I subscribe and smash the like button. Yes, Kevin G. Right, we're not stopping until we get to 700. We're on 678, 22 away. Zelensky, very good footballer. Definitely take him. Man City are the new Bayern Munich. They rule the Prem. They do rule the Prem. Savva rank these managers: Ten Hag, Pep, Conte, Tuchel, Klopp. I would go Pep, Klopp, Conte, Tuchel, Ten Hag. Yeah, I'll go with that. But difficult to say, right? Because Ten Hag's not really not done it over here, not managed over here. So let's see when he gets over here. But listen, 5 good managers there, all very different styles. But Pep for me, I like the way his teams play. Surrey said that SMS would leave. I believe it depends on the fee. Let's see. It's all let's see, right? Your troll probably has a crush on you. Oh, they should just ask me out then. They should just ask me out. Let's talk potential signings. Let's do it. Let's actually do that. Let's have a look. Just quickly, I want to answer this. Shug Knight, who do you reckon is the best Spurs YouTuber? Come on. This guy. This guy talks sense. This guy doesn't conform. This guy, Savva, doesn't say what people want to say just for followers. This guy will tell you the truth, whether it's harsh. This guy won't pretend he knows what's going on in the transfer market. And this guy won't get guests on who do that either. I will never do that. So, as I always say to everyone, if you want the truth, you want reality, I'm here. If not, if you just want happy clapping, not saying you should not, but if you want happy clapping, go down the last word on Spurs or expressions or something like that. Okay, we are going to talk. We are going to talk. Who should we talk about first? Savva is the father of YouTuber. A guide Henry. Look, Henry and I have been collaborating for ages, so we're all good on that front. Right. Let's have a look. Jed Spence. Talk to me, people. Jed Spence. I stated very publicly, I think I've done it a number of times, right? It's an okay signing. It doesn't fill me with any excitement. It's another, yes, Henry Wright, big up TV. Big up Henry Wright TV, rather. Happy birthday, mate. It's one of those ones, when we look at Spence, let's talk Jed Spence, let's talk this guy. It doesn't excite me. Now, that's not, listen, before anyone has a go at me, look, two of these, one of these, right? It's not to say he's not a good footballer. That's not to say in 3 or 4 years he might not be a quality class wing back. But I was led to believe by everyone that the whole point of getting in the Champions League was that we went and got ready-made Champions League or Premier League quality players. Now, as I think Dave Clark alluded to earlier, I look at Jed Spence, and in 100 games, he's played, I think we saw last night, he's played 102 games, and he's only ever had 4 assists. Now, the reason I bring that up, for a right wing back to have 4 assists, so I'm looking at the way Conte's team plays, yeah? It needs to have a right wing back that scores and assists, and he doesn't. So is that a risk? I wouldn't mind him coming in if you bought another right wing back like Marley instead. Yeah. But what do you guys think about Spence? Thomas said he likes the last word on Spurs. New to Savva, like the integrity. Listen, I've got no problem with last word on Spurs. I've got no problem. Other than, look, I think, Ricky Sachs has done really good things. I like Ricky. He's a nice guy. He does his thing. I do my thing. Everyone does their thing their own way. I don't agree with most of the guests he gets on. I can't stand Lee McQueen's opinions aren't real. Lee McQueen says things for likes. You can see it a mile off. He doesn't believe the positivity for every crap player is ridiculous. And that Jason McGovern has told lies about me and stuff. So I've got no time for him. But look, each to their own. Watch what you want to watch. I'm not telling anyone what to watch. Do I watch Ali Gold YouTube? No. He hasn't got anything to say that I want to listen to. Spence. So the comments on Spence, let's go through them. Spence, too young and not proven. Okay. Agree, Savva. Can't put my finger on it, but Spence just doesn't excite me. Yeah, it's an okay signing, right? It's the signing. I think I summed it up last night. It's a signing I would expect Tottenham to make, yeah, if we weren't in Europe. It's a signing we could make if we didn't qualify for the Champions League. So, look, I'll caveat, like I always do, if Conte wants him and gets him, great. But for me in particular, I'd like to see better with him maybe as backup. Spence is risky in a way because he's not proven the Prem. We need players who can hit the ground running, and we simply don't know if that's the case. Nico, agreed. Bang on, my friend. Spence, Championship 4 assists, and his character has come into question and he's defending a suspect. Look, Dave, I agree. I think what's happened here is, bear with me 1 second. Savva needs a water. That's what's happened here. I drink 10 pints of water a day. Anyone else drink that much? What we need to take into account is lots of people got very excited watching him play against Arsenal and against Leicester for Forest in the Cup. But I've seen him in other games where he just looks bang average. So I don't know. He could come and be amazing. We don't know. But for me, it's just not exciting. If he does well, great, but it's not exciting. Please buy Wan-Bissaka from us. I just can't see that happening. Has he been that bad for you? 52 million, wasn't it? Watch Spence in the playoff finals, not impressed. Yeah. I'm surprised we're in for Spence. Conte normally goes for experienced players. That's what I thought as well. Unless he's buying two. Who knows? Only get Spence if we are signing 2 right wing backs and selling Royal. I agree. I don't want Royal anywhere near this club. Constable, didn't you have beef with Anthony Costa from Blue? What a load of nonsense. Anthony Costa used to come on my show and he's my mate and we talk on WhatsApp. So don't see, it's people like you that ruin it. It's silly comments like that. Never had beef with Anthony. Anthony's a quality guy, really nice lad, comes on the show, supports, really good guy. Don't know where you got that one from. I'm going to message him, actually. I'm going to message him in 20 minutes. See what he's doing. Do I like the Irish Hotspur? I've never seen the Irish Hotspur's content, to be honest. I don't know anything about the Irish Hotspur. What's he like? What sort of content does he put out? I don't know. It's no disrespect, but there's just so many people, you don't know who to watch. Cosmos, I think we can get better than Spence. I agree, my friend. Jed Spence is good. He puts good crosses in. Only downside is young and inexperienced. Yeah. I mean, I think he's okay from what I've seen. I just don't know all of a sudden why he's the golden boy for everybody. I think I want better. I want more experienced if we want to make a fist of things in the league and Champions League. Yeah, this is my problem. I don't, as again, nice guy, Alistair Gold, no problem with him. But I feel like he'll get a little bit of information from the morning and then talk about that for an hour. And then the next day it will change to something else. And again, and that's fine. We all do. That's what I'm doing, right? But it's just, it gets to the point where it's just stale. It's a typical Spurs signing period. Yeah, I believe Spence would be. Lamptey Link's just completely died. Yeah, another one always injured though, isn't he? Apparently Forest want Roden. I mean, look, if you're swapping Spence for Roden, do it. Get Spence in, let him be a backup to someone. Maybe Dumfries. I'd take Dumfries. I like Dumfries. He looks really good. I was gutted when we didn't get him the first time round. Right, let me just have a quick check on subs. 6, 7, 8. Come on, guys. What, you can't get me 22 more subs from 104 people in the chat. Come on. Spence's potential. I'm fed up with buying potential. I'm fed up with potential by proven. Yeah, I agree. I don't believe Conte wants him. I think Spence's a Levy signing, in my opinion. Kane, leg, I would agree. I think the whole point was that Conte wanted proven players, no? Dumfries is average. Well, is Dumfries better than Spence? There's my question to you. I've seen Dumfries play, and I don't think he's average at all. He's much better than anything we've got and better than Spence. I know his stats on important passes is high, so perhaps perhaps the players he passed to didn't create goals. Yeah, but I'm looking at it. He played in a team that finished finished in the top 4 and got promoted. So Forest are an attacking team that scored a lot of goals. So I'm not buying that. Not proven yet a Conte signing. Is Azpilicueta on a free, and would he be good for a year or two? I can't see him joining us. I think he was another one that was meant to be joining Barca on a free, right? But what's going on there? Who knows? That's all up in the air. Would I target Maguire at left centre-back? Maguire is in Harry? No. Oh, no. No. Spence is decent. We should be looking at other options for Doherty, though, like Molina, Male, Porro, Lazari. Look, again, I don't know all of them, but there's players all over the world, right, that are out there. So for me, I don't want Spence to be our one and only option. Couple more minutes, another minute on Spence, then we'll move on. How does Spence fit into buying players who have been there and done it? Well, he simply doesn't, does he? It's a Levy signing. Maybe we're buying Spence for this dopey homegrown rule. True, but then surely you buy a better English player in another position, don't you? Wan-Bissaka is almost as bad as Royal. No one's as bad as Royal. No one. What the fuck, your mates of Anthony Costa? Well, and it's not like we're great mates and we go out for beers and that, but I got to know him really well when I had my podcast the first time round. It was WhatsApp. He was one of the first people to message me, and when he heard about my mum passing away and offer condolences and stuff. So yeah, he's all good. He's a really good guy. After this, have to keep up the good work. Conte Ball, one more lie, I'm going to block you. Anthony Costa and I have never had an argument in our lives. Stop with this silly nonsense and grow up. I like the Irish Hotspur. I don't know. I don't know him, so I can't say either way. I've got no feelings on the matter. Trippier would be perfect, right wing back, but unfortunately we can't get him this summer. Yeah, that would have been a good right wing back. Would have been good. Let's move on. I never seen Spence play, and I bet a lot of people in here probably haven't, so I can't give an opinion. Fair enough. I like that. Honesty. Let's have a look. Let's talk about, I want to talk about this guy. We've talked Kessie, we've talked Spence. Let's talk Gabriel Jesus. Now, depending on what report you believe, he's in talks with Spurs, he's in talks with Arsenal. I'm sure there's other clubs that want him. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on Jesus? For me, it's another one that falls into that bucket of no-brainer. You know, Premier League proven, plays anywhere across the front three positions up top. He loves to press. He's at a good age. He's got 5-6 years Premier League experience. Pep trusted him. I can't see any downside to signing Gabriel Jesus. What do you guys think? Would you take him? And can we not please have the normal boring responses of, oh, would he sit on a bench? Because it's a squad game. We've got to get out of this that no one can play other than Kane and Son. I'm really disappointed how no one's been giving me subscribers today. This is very, very upsetting for all of my hard work. Let's have a look. Dumfries is better than Emerson. Doherty, so no-brainer. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Has anyone got any opinions on Jesus? Okay, here we go. Here they've flooded in. Sorry. Constable, can I politely ask you, what's your type of bird? Blonde or brunette? Why? My fiance is blonde. Is that answer the question? What's that got to do with football? Why do you care? I hate Marmite. Oh, I love Marmite. Being me, I'd have to, right? Would love Jesus. Me too. Very good player. I would love Jesus. My cousin's Billy Gilmore. He plays for Chelsea, unfortunately. Yes, we know Billy Gilmore, but he always says Scarlett is class. Do you think he could replace Kane? I mean, we've seen nothing to date. I think Scarlett's, 18? I think he needs to get out on loan for a few years, bang in some goals lower down, and then prove it. I think what I hate is so many fans just hearing his name, not really seeing him play, and saying that they want him in the first team. It's madness. You need Jesus if you want to get to the next level. We definitely need players of that ilk. We definitely do. I was asking people on Twitter that they are hyping up Spence what his strengths and weaknesses are, and not one could answer no, because they've seen him play against Arsenal, have a good game, and all of a sudden he's the number one priority. It's the way it goes with football fans, I'm afraid. Jesus, yes, please. Jesus is a good player, can play in a number of positions. No brainer. Yes, welcome, Dave Raybold, absolutely. King Monkey, where are you? Sorry, every now and then it just skips ahead about 10 comments. No doubt Jesus would improve our squad. We need players like him to push on. No brainer. Jesus better as a bench player. I don't understand these narratives at all. Spurs fans, we are so indoctrinated with an 11. I don't get it. You can never have enough quality players. Phil, yes, you can never have too many. We've got to stop thinking about a first 11. I'd take Jesus, but think he's going to Arsenal. Either his agent is looking for his higher wages or City want a higher fee. Let's see. If he ends up at them, good signing for them. If he ends up at us, good signing for us. Right. If I don't start getting any subscribers, I think I'm going to cry. I've got 2 more in the last 5 minutes. Thank you. Emil Rogers has said, quality addition to the squad, not rocket science. Absolutely. It's really not, is it? It's not rocket science. If we can't get Jesus for whatever reason, I would be looking at Jonathan David and Moussa Dembele. Jonathan David looked exciting when I saw him play. Moussa Dembele, where is Moussa Dembele now? Is he at Marseille. I might have that wrong. Someone correct me. Is he at Marseille? Leon, one of those. Haven't seen enough of him lately to judge. Has he been banging in goals? Harry. Yeah, look, we can't hope to go into Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup, and League and think that Kane and Son are going to play 60 games a year. Jesus, yes, please. More rest for Kane. Agreed. Kane and Son are 29 and 30 by the end of this summer. They're not spring chickens. You've got to get players around them. Char 321. I said, Savva, what do you think about Carrasco to Spurs? I take Carrasco. Very good player, versatile, can play in multiple positions. Why not? Phil Pierce said, we need Jesus. Lockman has said, Jesus would be good for the squad. Hashtag back Conte. Yeah, hashtag back Conte. Let's just check how many likes have we got. We've got 83 likes. Can we please get to 100 likes and 700 subscribers, please, before I log off? 681 we're on now. As I said, I will be giving away 2 Spurs tickets every home game. 2 Spurs tickets for every home game when I get to 1,000 subscribers. Gabriel Jesus is the Lord and Saviour. Yes, he is. Eamon Burns said, what do you think of Tony? I like Tony. I think he's had a very good first season. I think with Tony, he plays just as the number 9. I don't know if that's what we need. I think we need more of a player that can play across the free, up top. So I wouldn't get him in now, but let's see how he kicks on next season. Jesus would be a great fit. Versatility is key. Would interchange well with our attacking players. Got a brain on him as well as having that flair we love at Spurs. I am longing for a flair player back at Spurs. I'm longing to see flair. I can't remember the last player we had that had flair. Jesus is a no-brainer. Jesus is leaving City for guaranteed first-team football. We can't guarantee him that. Again, no, you don't know that. You don't know that we can't. You don't know that Jesus has said that. It's you're making things up. You're one of those fans. You've got to have a squad. How do Liverpool and City have so many good players? They can't all be guaranteed first-team football, can they? Answer me that, Conte Ball. I don't know what's happened to football fans. We seem to have got really silly as the years have gone by. If we go get another year without a centre-forward, we are brain dead. Arsenal links are drifting now. Moved on to Skamaka. It's what you said yesterday, Temri. They're not attractive enough. I don't think they're as attractive as we are, no. Jesus can play anywhere in the front three. So versatile, prem-proving, happy to sit on the bench, won't cost mega money. For me, I think it's about having players that know they're going to play enough games in the year. He'll get 30 games in all competitions. He's a target for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, Arsenal and us. The only club that will let him be the main man is Arsenal, but apparently he wants to stay in the Prem. Look, let's see. We don't know what we can. I don't know what we can offer him, what we can't. Again, all we're doing is saying, Kane, Son, and Kulusevski start every game. No one else can play. It's ridiculous. You've got to rotate them. Like Liverpool do, like City do, like Chelsea do. Rotate them. Conte Ball, last chance. This is ridiculous. Go away. It's just talk football. I think we can sell the project to Jesus and him being a big part of it. He would back himself enough to let his skill get him playing time. He'll get playing time. Of course he will. Christ, Jesus is an almighty good player. I like what you did there, Sean. I like what you did. Can I make a fake account? No, please don't. I only want people that want to subscribe. But I would like to think that anyone who's taken the time to watch me and constantly log in would subscribe, but apparently not. Conte Ball, keep it to footy, please. Oh, yeah. We're not Tinder. Yeah, we're not Tinder. We don't care about girls' hair colour. Jesus would be a good signing since we basically don't have a backup striker. If he only plays cup games, a massive. He wouldn't, though. He wouldn't only play cup games, would he? He'd play many games. Okay, Leon. I got there in the end. Leon. Talking about Moussa Dembele. Yeah, he's at Leon. Jesus has 8 goals. Is that good enough for Spurs? Kulusevski is a lot better. But again, toxic headshot. I think you're another one of these young fans, aren't you? You can't see past an 11. You need a squad. It's ridiculous how small-minded people think. Squad. Leon, yeah, Leon. Jesus and Perisic rotating front five. Yeah, hi, Ian, the Mad Darlow fan. Welcome to you, sir. Hope you are well. Have Darlington made any signings this summer? Tell me. Have they made any signings? Any that are going to push you up the league? Ken 11, give me a stunner from Sweden. Oh God, it is. Jesus, Jesus, would he want to be the number one striker in the team? I would like him at the lane. I think we read so much into this. How did Liverpool convince Diaz to sign? How did Liverpool convince Jota to sign? Can someone answer me that? For all these people saying he wouldn't be a sub, please, can someone answer that? Naz AFC, big up Savva, been a little while. Hope you're blessed. Huge summer ahead for both of us. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, big summer ahead for both. Are you hoping for big things from your lot down the road, or are you worried after how you kind of collapsed? Just give me your feelings, mate. Jesus is not proven. Only in a Man City team where you get 5-6 chances to score. Jesus is not proven. Sorry, what a stupid comment that is. I know opinions are opinions, but what a silly comment. 5-6 years in the Prem, playing for Pep Guardiola, who trusts him. Wow. Never heard that one before, Tom. With 5 subs coming in, we need a big squad of good players. Being able to change off of your outfield players is going to favour big talented squads, of course. That's why all these 12-year-olds that think you're only allowed an 11 because it's Football Manager, ridiculous. Have like, guys. Thanks, Ian. Thank you. Simply Ace. Gabriel Jesus would be a good signing and would like him at Spurs, but will Levy pay 40 million for a player that will not be a regular? Again, we don't know he won't be a regular. We're all making this up. You rotate. I'm sick of saying it. I'm just sick of saying it. We'll never be a big club with this sort of mentality. Thank God Conte won't have that mentality. Louis. Okay, Louis. Good. So we got there in the end. I think I asked about 4 times. Big up to yourself, mate. Hope you are well. Jesus not coming. He may not. I would take Richarlison instead of better player for me. Not for me. I don't think he's a better player in any way, shape, or form, and he looks like he's just got this horrible attitude. Not for me. Last flair player we had was Ginola. Oh, I mean, look, we've had some good players since then. Flairy with Bale, be a flair player. VDV. But yeah, Ginola was the last out-and-out performer. True skill. I missed Ginola so much. He was my favourite of all time. He was so good. Yes, don't want to see me cry. Dembele is the last player with flair. See, I wouldn't say Dembele had flair. I said Dembele oozed class, but for me, he didn't have flair. Not when you are not when you are comparing him to players like Ginola. Now that was flair. Just a quick sidetrack. Nice interview by Defoe of Kane on the Spurs Official YouTube channel. Yeah, I saw that. Very good. Very good. Watch that. If you haven't, go and watch it. Kulu has loads of flair, in my opinion, but we definitely need more creativity. See, I like Kulu. I wouldn't say he's a flair player. I would say he gets it done. But when I'm talking flair, I'm talking the JJ Kochas, the David Ginolas, the Burke, proper flair. It's a genuine issue we have, though, Savva. No top striker will come because boring, so boring. Conte, ball. Let me ask you a question. Try answering a question for once. How did Liverpool sign Diaz and Jota? How did they sign Diaz and Jota, knowing that they already had Firmino, Mane and Salah? Because you rotate them. There's game time for everyone in 4 competitions. How did Man City get Mahrez, Sterling, Jesus, Aguero, Foden, Grealish? How did they tell Grealish to come? You get game. Oh, my. These kids, man. These kids. I might put an age limit on my show. Our fans don't want us to sign a striker because they'll sit behind Kane and or stunt the progress. I don't believe either of those statements are true. I think you have to rotate. The simple thing is a world-class striker is a must. If Kane gets injured, we need some equally good step in. Yeah, you've got to have options. A couple of years ago, I would have taken Ings. Not now. A couple of years ago, I would have, but no, not for me. Agree completely. 5 subs this year. You need a deep squad, a good squad. You do. You've got to have a deep squad, a good squad. What you don't understand, Savva, is on FIFA career mode, the players don't run out of fitness, so you can play them all 60 games a season. I haven't played FIFA for, God, I don't know, a decade maybe longer. I was more a Pro Evo guy back when I was a youngster. But yeah, I do worry about people that think we can get through this season with an 11. They just don't seem to have a brain. Darlington FC have signed David Wheater, the old Middlesbrough and Bolton Premiership defender. Oh, mate, is he going to lead you to glory? Is he gonna be your man that's going to get you into the conference proper? I think that's the next level up for you, isn't it? Conference proper from Conference North? Yeah. Man City and Liverpool are the blueprints for squad management. Spurs must get used to being rotated. Right. It's not difficult to comprehend. It's like we haven't learned from the Poch days. Fans haven't learned. You can't do it with 11 players. Where are we? Jesus has come out and said it's time to move on and become an important starter for a top side. Then why is he talking to Arsenal? I like that. I like Skamaka. I've seen him play a number of times. Very good player, good striker. I like Skamaka and Berardi from Sassuolo, if I'm honest. I take both. Apparently Jesus is actually related to Jesus of Nazareth. Wow. Great history knowledge there from Dave Clark. Which player should we talk about next? Right. Let's talk about this player. Pau Torres. I see a lot of people saying they wouldn't want him, and it baffles me. I'll be honest, because I look at our centre-back options, and he's much better. All right, not Romero, but I think Pau Torres alongside Romero would be wonderful. What do you reckon? What do you guys reckon? You tell me. Kane Leg, they do. They play too much FIFA. That's why it's 11. Spot on, mate. As soon as someone says to me, but they won't sit on a bench, who's going to come and be a backup? I instantly know that they don't understand football. They don't get it. This isn't 1990 when you had like 3 subs. It isn't that at all. Yeah, I don't like Ricard. There's something about him I can't get to grips with. Apologies, guys. There's just something I can't get to grips with. Rafinha, flair and class. Yeah, Rafinha's a flair player. I like him a lot. How do I contact you on here on YouTube? Don't see a mail or private messaging option. So if you see on the posts I put in the morning, like I do a morning question every morning, you can just comment in there and it will alert me on my phone and I can come and talk to you. So just go to my YouTube channel. Have a look. So I thought my puppy was thrown up, but he's not. He's all good. Char 321. Savva, these players weren't at top teams, though. Jesus is. To me, it does make sense that it would go to Arsenal for regular football. If you want to be rotated, why not stay at City? Because sometimes players want a new challenge. Yeah, sometimes players want a new challenge, don't they? He's been there, won everything other than the Champions League. Sometimes want a new challenge. Where's he going to go and be guaranteed every game? That's not how football works anymore. The Ronaldinho's. Now, if we're talking about flair, look no further than this man. This man was an absolute magician. Absolute magician. Absolutely loved him. 682. 18 more subs. Surely you guys can help me get 18 more subscribers. And we're on 95 likes. Come on, guys. Mustafa said, do you think we could sign Bowen? No, I couldn't see West Ham selling him at all. He'd be 50, 60 million because of the English tax. I'm not saying I would pay that. I'm just saying. And I can't see that they'd sell to us in any way, shape, or form. Factually, Roy was the last Spurs player with a flair. Very worried, to be honest, about Arsenal. Don't trust the owners or Edu Arteta. Eddie getting a 5-year deal. Yeah, I think that's the worry for you guys is Arteta, isn't it? I think that's the worry. Right. Somebody just put a great point. I've lost it. Where is it? For all the kids. Yes. Mr. Yes. United, York, Cole, Sheringham, Solskjaer. And they rotated them all. And guess what they won that year? Didn't they win a treble? Again, it's just, how did they convince all 4 of those strikers to be there at once? It's called good squad management. Wow. Oh, fans could be so silly. But Savva, Liverpool and City win silverware and players don't mind sitting on the bench. Yes, but that's what we're building towards, Toxic Headshot. No, Isn't that what we're trying to build towards over the next few years? How do you, Toxic Headshot, here's a question for you. How do you think we're ever going to improve if we just have a good 11? Please answer me, because none of you make sense when you say these things. Put your chat on subscriber. No, I want everyone to be able to comment. I want everyone. It's inclusive, right? I don't want to be that guy. Roachy Baby, great name. We need a bigger squad with a balance of young, experienced, talented players. Sure, we've got a lot of younger players. When you look at Sessegnon, yeah. When you look at Skip, yeah. Now we need some experience. Danny Webber said, "Do you think Ben Davies gets a bad rep sometimes from our fan base because he's not a top player, especially after his performance at Sunday for Wales?" First of all, I think everyone's going well over the top about his performance for Wales. We've seen Ben Davies is not new. We've seen him for 7 or 8 years in the Spurs shirt. He is what he is. He's a steady Eddie. He doesn't let us down. He's okay. He's not bad. Can cover multiple positions, and he's the ultimate squad player. So for me, I think he is what he is. But everyone's going mad because of one performance. That's what football fans do, right? Eamon Burns, going on the subject here, but when you're giving away the home tickets, when will you announce it? Because I live in Ireland and would have to get a lot booked. I would always give them a week earlier. Don't worry. But look, we're well off that. If I can't get to 1,000 subscribers, then there's no chance it starts happening. Yeah. So, but I will do it. I did it last time on the pods. Always gave away free tickets and shirts and stuff. So it's about giving back, right? We will buy Torres. We will buy Torres if we don't get Timber from Ajax. Okay. I just don't get the feeling he doesn't really want to leave Spain. I get the feeling he doesn't really want to leave Spain. Who are we talking about? Pau Torres? Yeah. We'll see. Pau Torres will be a good signing. It's a big upgrade on Ben Davies. Yes, he is. A good ball playing defender. Torres, I'll take him at Spurs. Me too. If we can't get Bastoni, Torres is a good option. Yep. I would use Gio as a make weight. Right. Absolutely. This for me is a no-brainer. Here you go. How much do you want for Pau Torres? We want 50 million. All right. Well, there's 30 in Lo Celso. Have done with it. I know it's not that simple. Had 3-2-1 because City have got. Had 321 because City have got Haaland now. Say who's at the door. Yeah. Look, I think this is the thing. Look, Jesus has seen Alvarez and Haaland come in. So he's been there a while. Time for a change. Wants to move. Game time will be more limited than ever because they've now got Haaland, Alvarez, Sterling, Grealish, Mahrez, Foden. I mean, that's a lot of players. I'm late but sub and like the Vig guys. Thank you, Mr. Party After Party. How are you today, sir? Are you going to be in one of your good moods or your bad moods? 117 of you in here. So big up yourselves. I am only going to go for another 15 minutes. So I will be going until 7 p.m. Then I'm going to get myself some dinner and find a new box set to watch. Give me some ideas. I know it's not football, but give me some ideas of box sets. I feel like I've really run out. I've just watched The Lincoln Lawyer. I finished Stranger Things. I finished Game of Thrones. I've done Sopranos and Prison Break. And give me some box set ideas, please. I don't like anything silly. I don't want anything silly. I want good drama. Pau Torres is another Lindelof. He's not good enough. Too shy. Never played in the back three. And if he's that good, why did nobody sign him? I mean, if we're saying if he's that good, why did no one sign him? Couldn't we say that about Son and Kane? Just going to leave that with you. Just going to leave that thought with you. Torres and Bastoni and Romero. No one would score, would they? Alvarez and Haaland kind of pushed Jesus out. Yeah, what we just discussed. Absolutely. Have you seen the fans say we should give Davis a new contract because of his performance? Yeah, these fans are a little bit crazy, aren't they? It just, in football, a player does one thing and everyone loses their mind. Talking of that, and I'm not saying this because he did one good game yesterday, because this is the best player, in my opinion, that's ever walked the earth. Lionel Messi scored 5 yesterday. 5 goals. It's going to be a sad day when he retires. Just seen the Southampton are pricing James Ward-Prowse at 75 million. For that, I'd want Southampton the City. 75 million for James Ward-Prowse. And Eriksen's on a free, and people are telling me Ward-Prowse is better than Eriksen. My toleration, Dave, for bullshit has got so little as I've got older. I just can't tolerate stupidity anymore. Paul, yes, you are the man. This is my favourite person in the chat. Big up, Savva. I can't stay for long. Just popping in. Paul, the reason why he's my favourite man is all of my thumbnails and my intro video. By the way, did you like my intro video? Paul made the intro video and does my thumbnails, and he won't let me pay him either. What a lovely guy he is. So thank you, Paul. If you haven't subscribed or followed Paul, please do. Lovely lad. Toxic Headshot expects us to win the league with Winks and Emerson. Well, this is the thing. I don't get it. These players, these guys seem to want an 11 only. They don't want to buy better players, but then want us to win things. I just don't understand. So I am going to be going for another 12 minutes. We are at 685. Come on. Right. If everyone right now just stops and smashes the subscribe and like button, I would really, really appreciate it. So the likes, we're flying. We're flying on 107 likes. We're on a 685, 15 away from the magical 700. Please help me get there. Help me get there so I can give away freebies. I think these young Spurs fans need to get outside for daylight and fresh air. I think I do, to be honest. You don't sign a player to be a bench player. You sign them to compete for the position. Exactly. You push the players in front of them, right? Even Arsenal had Henry and Bergkamp playing up front and had Will Torcano and Jeffers in the mate. Absolutely. It's only Spurs fans, Amzo, who seem to think you can only have an 11. It baffles me. Most you would pay for Torres versus Bastoni. Oh, I don't know. Look, the thing is with me, it's not my money, so I don't care. But I reckon what Bastoni's going to be 60 at max. Torres 45. I don't know. Maybe more. Let's move on. One last player. Let's get for the last 10 minutes. We can talk about other things. Get questions in for me. Let's not talk about any other players because there'll be more rumours over the next few days, and we'll go live again on Wednesday. And then Thursday night, I am live with Michael Bridge from Sky Sports, if his calendar permits. So please tune in for that one, and we'll get some insight from Michael. And what I like about Michael is he never tells you what he knows. He always says, I might have heard this, or as a Spurs fan, I believe this, but he talks so well. Being a broadcaster, you would think so. So we'll get him on as well. Seen it. Great show. Jax, what a guy. Oh, I'd love to be that guy. Fargo, not seen it. It's on my to-watch list, so I'll definitely watch that. Seen The Wire, brilliant show. Seen it. Broadwalk Empire, seen it. Breaking Bad, didn't like it. God, that's controversial, isn't it? Didn't like it. Tried 2 or 3 times to get into it and just found it boring. Great show. Great show. Yeah, this is about the bringing back the guys that invented the kind of term serial killer, right? Waiting for the new season. So for your last 10 minutes, get your questions in. I'm going to answer any questions really, really quickly, but make them quick. So let me know any questions you've got. And that's that done. Sorry. Delivery for that. I think Breaking Bad, so overrated. I agree. Sorry, no personal insults on your messages is going to be hidden. Thanks. Who's insulted? Come on, Daryl. Tell us who's insulted. So can I ask, does everyone like my new intro? Did everyone see it? Is there anything that you would change about it? Just so I know whether or not it's worth doing. But, I really liked it. I did have a video one, but I got told it would get taken down because I didn't have permissions. But I like the one with just the pictures. So tell me what you think. Do you think you can predict players Tottenham will sign? No, I have no idea. I think we'll get Spence. I think we'll get Forster, obviously. I think we will get Eriksen, but I just don't. Other than that, I don't know. Exactly the same. I couldn't get into Breaking Bad. Yeah, me neither. We should have this as a place of therapy. What do you reckon? We can all talk whatever we want to talk about. We'll call it Savva Talks Life. Ozark, yeah, I've seen that. It was okay. I didn't mind it. Bit slow in places. Thoughts on the new home shirt? Yeah, it's a bit bland, isn't it? A bit boring. I don't need to agree with everyone. No one needs you to agree, but the fact that you think that we only need an 11 is ridiculous. So all of this, who will come and sit on a bench? How did Liverpool and City do it? I keep asking and no one can answer. How did Chelsea do it? How did Man U do it for years? Dave Clark, do you think the stadium name rights will be signed before the start? I bloody hope so. David, how long has he taken to... Everyone keeps telling me he's this master businessman. Why is that brand new spanking shiny stadium not had naming rights for 4 years? Think of the money missed out on. With the right signings, can't see why we can't be the best of the rest. Obviously, Liverpool and City. I agree with the right signings, but lots of other clubs are going to make the right signings as well. I think Chelsea will go in big. Leicester, Villa, Newcastle, what are Arsenal going to do? That's why I always leave my prediction until the end of the summer. Right now, we just wouldn't know. The Haunting of Hill House, I liked that. I love it. I love anything haunted. I want to find something that really sends the chills at me, and I'm yet to find it. Love things like that. Seen it. Yeah, very, very, very good show. No, it was silly but funny. It was all right. Savva, you have a nice intro. Thank you very much. You have a lovely name, Simply Ace. You have a lovely name. Any last questions before I drop off in a few minutes? We're stuck at 685 subscribers. We'll have to stay there for the time being. Because he's holding out for 250 million. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me with Daniel Levy. The intro was top notch, and so was the music. Would like Rose and Dembele in there if possible. I tell you, the problem I had when doing it, and Paul will tell you, the guy who did it, is when I first sent him all the pictures I wanted, and in which order, by the way, back in date order, there were so many. I had Walker, Rose, Dembele. There were so many from the 91 squad. I just had to cut because otherwise would have been there for ages. Both great shows. Tox said, take off the Xbox headset and stop playing FIFA. Yeah, I agree. I'm afraid it does get silly when people think that we can't have any subs. Ellie, I don't trust our owners either. They are slimier than slime. Ellie, I love it. Ellie, you're going to come on soon next week, yeah? Ellie, for all those who don't know, used to play for Tottenham Ladies. So, Ellie, I will welcome you onto the show next week. We've got lots to discuss. We talk about stuff in the WhatsApp group, and I do value your opinions. We agree on some stuff, we disagree on others, but it's always respectful. So let's get you on. Message me. I'll message you in the week, and we'll sort it out. Will Conte leave next summer? If he does, then will Harry Kane leave too? First and foremost, Conte never sticks around anywhere for too long, so let's see. Second of all, Kane will only leave if someone stumps up the cash. I think we keep talking about it as though it's his choice, and it's not. Who will spend more, Spurs or Arsenal? I think Arsenal will spend more. I think we'll spend better. Bastoni or Ake? Bastoni, but I wouldn't say no to Ake. I think Ake is a solid Premiership centre-half. Left-footed as well. Can play left-back as well. I think that would be a good signing. Good. I didn't say great, just a good signing. Savva, you remind me of Vecna from Stranger Things. I mean, is that because I'm number one? Is that how I'm meant to take that? Because I'm number one, like Vecna, or because I'm that bloody ugly? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Right, guys, I'm going to go just for a couple more minutes. Just a couple more minutes. American Horror Story. I haven't seen that. I will watch it. Is that about the... Tell me what that's about. If I remember right, isn't it like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre type thing? Great show, great intro. Thank you, Ron. You've been a great viewer. I love what we're building here. We're building a YouTube channel where there's a lot more maturity, lots of good people that want to talk football, that don't say silly things. You always get one or two of the younger ones that are a bit silly, but I really like what we're doing here. Tottenham have come to conquer. Well, let's wait until we buy some top quality players first, and then we can talk about that. If we start winning trophies, then our bench players will become accustomed to be on the back burner too. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you could pick one ex-player that we could get back for one season, who would it be? Is that someone who's still playing or just ever? Because if it was one ex-player ever, Ginola, I want to say because I loved him, but probably Gazza or Hoddle, if I had to. They were just these players. These players were so good that fans nowadays who didn't see these types of players, they have no idea. When they gas up, oh, he's a baller. No idea. I remember a time we had Kane, JD Crouch, and Super Pav. Mate, Keane, sorry. Yes, absolutely, Danny. Where have those days gone? Why all of a sudden now are we not allowed more than Kane as a striker? Let's have a look. Great show, Savva. Thank you. I will keep them coming. I mean, just let me know if you ever think I'm doing too many or if you're getting bored of me and I will stop doing. But one last push. I'm on 686 subscribers. Can you get me to 700 by the close of this show in 2 minutes? Please. I'm asking nicely. It does help. It gets the show seen and it allows me to get to a place where, just so you know, when I do hit the mark where I monetize, I always give half the money to charity, by the way. When people think I'm greedy, I always give half to the British Heart Foundation. So if you can help me get there quicker, we start making more money for people, more money for charities. On that note, I think I will leave it unless there's anything pressing. Savva, do you think a lot of our fans have attachment issues? So many people were pissed when Lamella left and he was absolute Yeah, mate, don't we half? Oh, my God. Look how many people want to keep Winks, Ndombele, Lo Celso, Bergwijn, Lucas, Royal, Sessegnon, Sanchez, Tanganga, Roden. God, we do love some very, very, very poor players. Top clubs just say, see you later, go on, we'll buy better. Not us, our fans love them. Right, so I'm going to leave it on that note. Thank you very much to everybody. I see in the same faces again. Hopefully what we've created here, as I said, is a mature environment where we've not got the trolls. We can raise money for charity as well. I've also got a few big ideas which will hopefully get some help from you lot for charity events that I'm going to be doing towards. I'm getting married in September, so probably have to be after that because planning a wedding is taking up all my time. And I'm turning into Bridezilla because there's so much to do. So after I've got married, I will then be doing some huge charity events. I've done a charity event before where I cycled from around the country in 12 days, 150 miles a day, from each Premiership ground to Premiership ground. We raised thousands and thousands of pounds. I want to do something like that again. Let's keep it real. YouTubers can make good money, but let's be fair, I'm never going to make that much money. But what I do, half of it will put to charity. Is that fair? So if you can, smash the likes, smash the subscribe buttons. I appreciate all your time, and I'll see you in the next couple of days. See you soon, guys. If anyone wants to message me, feel free to hit me up on Instagram, Savva Talk Spurs, or on YouTube here afterwards. Okay? See you later, guys. Bye-bye.